Hello, sweet friends. Happy Monday. It's also the winter solstice today and the great conjunction of 2020. Something about Jupiter and Saturn doing some crazy stuff that they haven't done in a long time. If you don't know anything about it, I highly recommend getting into it. I'm not going to really discuss that here with you guys today. My hair looks crazy. So I thought this Mindful Monday moment could be about, sort of being present. My brother, Spencer, who is a extremely talented musician, he wrote this song a while back called Small Town. Let's all go to a small town. I think that's what it's called. And I was thinking about it today because I was thinking about being present. And the song he wrote, some of the lyrics are, "Let's all go to a small town so we can talk about it." And it kind of makes me think of like pick or it didn't happen sort of thing, like if you don't have any evidence of the fact that you were there, were you really there? I think that we kind of live in this culture that supports this idea of if you didn't take a picture of it, it didn't happen. Or I guess really what I'm trying to say is sometimes we do things just to say that we did them and we're not actually present in the moment. And so we're not actually enjoying the space that we're in or the people that are there with us or the feelings that it gives us. I'm reading this book by Dan Harris, and here I'll show you. Here it is, 10% Happier. If you don't know who Dan Harris is, he was, I don't know if he still is, but he used to be on television. He used to be a reporter or journalist. And the book is kind of about how he came to find a way of living life that works for him. He got kind of into Eckhart Tolle, I never know how to say his last name, and Deepak Chopra. And also, I believe his name is Mark Epstein. I could be wrong. Anyway, one of the things he was talking about is trying to understand how to be present. And he asks all of these gurus, which I don't really like that word, but whatever, about how they remain present even when shit is crazy, which for me, and probably you guys, this year, man, it's been wild. It has tested me personally. It has tested me in so many ways that I never thought I was going to be tested. And I'm not a perfect person, and I won't say that I have all of the answers to everything or the way that I move through the world is perfect, because it is not, let me tell you. And if you've seen my videos, you know that my life is not perfect. But I think like recognizing the fact that we are impermanent, like we're not here forever. I know it sounds cheesy. I know that this is gonna sound cheesy, but there is just so much truth in it. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Nope. You are not guaranteed a tomorrow. And so I kind of like try to remember these sorts of things whenever, just throughout the day, like taking moments to recognize, wow, I'm breathing. Wow, this orange that I'm eating is really good. Or, it's really sunny and it's like almost 70 degrees here in Austin, and it's in December, and I could be upset about that because it's winter, darn it, and I want it to be cold consistently. But I'm also really grateful for the fact that it's warm because I can open my windows and have this really nice breeze and whatever you know, coming into my apartment and I get to experience that. And that is such a blessing because there are a lot of people who that isn't available to them. And so I think it's really important to be grateful and to be present in the moment because you don't know how many moments you'll get to have. And I guess there's this other thing that I also think about is like something Brené Brown said something about how we are designed to struggle. Like that's what we're here. We're built to struggle. But like Glennon Doyle says, we can do hard things. So for me, because this time period has been so stressful and so challenging and all of the things I've been learning and trying to do I'm being tested. I just try to, when things are challenging, I just try to say, okay, what can I control? What can't I control? And then just sort of take wisdom from insecurity, like not knowing, like not like clenching at things, not wanting to make sure that all of these things that you have grown attached to don't leave, because that is inevitable. The things that we are attached to are going to, everybody you love is going to die. And I know that's like negative Nancy, but I just think remembering that allows us to be more present, especially with ourselves. Like, you're not going to live forever either. This is a great time to really enjoy yourself, who you are. Show up as who you are, because if you're showing up as somebody you're not, that's a waste of time. You don't know how much time you have, and I think it's a really good use of your energy to really live as your true self all the time, if possible. Anyway, I realize that I'm rambling because that's what I do. The newsletter that I wrote this week is about gratitude. And I know you guys hear this word gratitude like probably all the time from whatever things you're following on Instagram or emails you get or blue bitty blah. But I just like to think, I literally start to cry when I remind myself of what I'm grateful for. And I am grateful for you guys. I am grateful for all the connections I've made this year. I am grateful for my loving mother and my wonderful sisters and my super supportive brother and his fiance Sophie. I'm so grateful for my dogs because they light up my life, and even though we've had some health issues with Junie this year, I'm so lucky to have all of these things. I have good health. I have a roof over my head. I am alive, and I'm just so gosh darn grateful for all of the ways that life has blessed me. And I guess that's just what I know it's hard because like life gets in the way sometimes. We get in our own ways. We get in the way of us enjoying moments because we are clinging to these things we're attached to. And I think that it would be really wonderful if you could just take some pauses during the day and really be present in the moment. Because gosh, we are just so lucky in so many ways. And I know sometimes we aren't dealt a good hand. And but there's always a silver lining to that. There's always something you can learn and something you can take from that experience and grow from that. I know it's so easy to have things that are hard happen to you and turn that into like pessimism and like negativity and like playing victim as if you're the only one that this has ever happened to, and why does the world hate me, and like why can't I get anything I want, or why does everything I do fail? It's so easy to go that way. But I know that you, and myself included, we're strong enough to say, hey, actually, I'm gonna learn from this. I'm gonna take this as a learning experience, and I'm gonna move forward with that knowledge I gained from this experience so that I can be more present in my life, and so that I don't accidentally cling to outcomes or money or relationships, so that I can actually be grateful for the things that I have in this gosh darn moment. Anyway, sorry, I got a little bit emotional there and I rambled. Two very Hannah things to do. I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys that I am so grateful for you being in my life. Thank you to everybody who has reached out to me this year. And I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't need validation, because I do need validation. So it's really nice to hear from you guys. That feels so good to hear that the stuff that I'm working on resonates with you. That just like lights me up every time. Every time someone signs up for my newsletter, I like freak out. I'm just like, hooray, somebody else thinks that I'm worthy of their time. That feels so good. You are worthy of other people's time and energy. You guys are doing amazing things out there. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. So I want to end this Monday mindful moment with you guys by just saying, try to work on being grateful and being present in this moment that we have. And I know Christmas is coming up here on Friday, and I just wish you guys the best possible. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself, not just your physical body, but your heart and your mind. And I'm still gonna come at you on Friday with a Feel Good Friday, just in time for Christmas. So thanks for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday and next Monday for another Mindful Monday moment. Bye-bye.